Walk around the compound, see some tigers. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's kind of sitting here. He's kind of like that when Snoopy would pretend to be a vulture. Kind of lean over. He's got those big vulture eyes. Yes, I know. Hi. Hi. Hi, Sass. How are you? I'll get to you just a little bit. It's Ace's turn first. Hi, bud. What are you doing? What do you know? I'm just contemplating the mysteries of the universe. Trying to plan my demise, something. I don't know. Actually, him and I have been kind of getting along a little bit better. But I chalk that up to the senility. I don't particularly think that he's turned over like a whole new leaf, because there's times where he'll tolerate me. There's times where he's actually borderline affectionate with me, and then there's hi, and then there's times where he just regular standard old Ace just wants to yell at me, hiss and spit, tell me to go away, tell me to go kick rocks, huh, Sass? Yeah. Why don't you go pound pavement? That's what he says. Hi, Sass. I think she's still got a shaved belly. Still got a shaved belly. Yeah. But she's doing really good. She's doing good. And people ask, like, well, what happens when it gets cold? It's been getting cold. Yeah. I think it was below freezing this morning, but she's got the interior section, and there's a lot of hay in there, and she can go and snuggle up. These animals they're good. Yeah, they're being taken care of, and they also have the natural processes. So as long as she's got a nice cozy place, a cozy den full of nice, clean, dry hay, yeah, she is good. Acts as a fine supplement to her shaved tum-tum. Yeah, everything's squishy. Everything is wet and squishy. Had a lot of rain last night. The day before. Had a front push through. Why does the front always push through? Why doesn't the back push through? These are the questions that I have. I know, I swear I almost called you Layla. That would have been awkward. Camouflaged, dromedary flage. There's something there. I'll have to figure it out. I have to sit on that one for a little bit longer. And Selena is in there. We were cleaning this morning. Took her a little bit to get locked up. Not because she was, ill or anything. She was just eating her food, and she didn't want to listen to anyone. But that happens. I mean, they're tigers. They are independent. They don't need no people to tell them how to live their lives. I'm my own kitty cat. Alright. And no, interesting. You would think that one of the two crazy twins would be up and over here. Posted a thing on Instagram. It was just a really dumb kind of throwaway kind of thing. I was throwing meat. I was throwing meat over the top of the enclosure. I was just talking in just like a silly kind of pseudo-German accent. And one thing, I just didn't really catch it. I was wearing 3 coats, gloves, hat, but I was also wearing shorts and these kind of proto sandal kind of shoes that I wear. They actually keep your feet relatively warm. If my top part is good, the rest of me is good. People are asking, they're just like, why are you wearing shorts? That seems foolish. I'm like, you're foolish. But those shorts, They died shortly after that video was taken. We went to go feed Boomer and Slade. And I was throwing some pieces over the top to them. And in the process of, because I gotta, you can kind of look at my shadow, in the process of kind of, because I gotta do the meat. And usually it's like, it's strongest, throwing big chunks of meat like that. Your best bet is to go like down through your legs and then up over your back. That's usually the best, like if it's a larger chunk. There's times where you can kind of like toss it kind of like that to the side. But because you're putting the most muscle and the most strength you have as far as like your core is concerned. I mean, and you got to get kind of deep. You got to really kind of get deep in the squat. Gosh, you can't really see the shadow. The squat and the thing and the wah. And when I was going down to do the squat thing, just rip, just oh yeah, they just popped right open. Good thing I was wearing some snug boxer briefs. Would have pulled a Lenny Kravitz there. But I was bummed because I like those shorts. They were good shorts. They were dad shorts. They kind of looked camouflage, but they actually kind of looked almost like a camo pseudo-tropical kind of flage. It was cool. Yeah, tropoflage, dramaflage. Today's, the theme of today's cast is different types of flage. Can you think of any types of flage? Let's figure out what sort of flage. There's tiger flage. Ooh, is that Shanti flage? Is it Shanti flage? She's like, I'm just gonna try to get these things out of the way. They are keeping me from getting close to you. Look at you, just mushing your nose up on there. That's cute. That's cute. She's like, oh, if I could just Play-Doh through this. If I could just mush my face and just Play-Doh through. Oh, one of them was being crazy here yesterday. Was it? Yeah, me and Rachel and I were feeding. And I think it was Naya. I don't know. I took a quick little video. But yeah. Just really yelling. Oh, and it was cold. It was so cold. Like it was raining. There was freezing rain just to the north. And it was just like the air, there was a lot of moisture in the air, so you could just, the breath was everywhere. The breath could be seen. And there was a breeze, there was wind. There were moos. Yeah. Hi, mister. Look at you. This is a big old slug. I guess, yeah, you got a decent sized leg. You got a decent sized leg yesterday. I think it's just the way that he's laying, because he's actually a little bit more of kind of a more sleight of frame kind of cat. I think he's kind of laying on top of his leg and it's kind of pushing his tummy out a little bit, so he's kind of got this optical, he's got chubbaflage. There's another one. He's got chubbaflage on right now. Here we go. And you got the thing about flage, you got to let it happen natural. You can't just try to inject it. There's rockaflage, right? There's like that guy that wants to put himself into conversations, and you're like, ugh, stop trying to be part of the cool kids club. Oh, don't you hate that? And it's like you know, it's like there's times where it's like you're having a good roast fest. You're spitting some fun roasts with your friends, having a good time, and all of a sudden like someone else just comes up with just like with a little propeller hat and just kind of whap whap the whole thing, and everyone just puts the handbrake on the fun. And then you feel bad because you don't want to be like a non-inclusive type person, but at the same time, you're upset at this person for, you know, kind of ruining the flow. And it's like, come on, man. Been around that a couple times. I've actually, I've worked with, like, kind of work center managers that were kind of like that in different places, where, you know, you have some people and they're kind of like the cool, funny people at work, and they're just like, you know, they're having a good time, like, yo, we're having a fun time, it's fun, and everyone's like, oh, the show's on, and then the dorky manager comes up and like, hey guys, I'm fun too, and everyone's just like, oh. Like, and the fun just ended. And then the manager doesn't really understand this. I don't understand why everyone just kind of stopped having fun. like legit, like that you were the reason. I'm fun. I'm with it. I'm hip. Oh, yeah. You just don't have the heart to tell him. Oh, hold on one second. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Sorry, I had to get that out of the way. Hi, Ko.
Hi.
That's my kid, Ko. It's the ones with the shoulders. He's actually he's doing a lot better. He's actually healing quite remarkably. I mean, it's there. Look, there's still fractures. There's still damage. More than likely, like, surgery is going to have to be a thing in his future. He's got certain parts of his shoulders that will never be corrected without like a surgical kind of intervention. But some of the major stuff, for now, can be kind of not necessarily done. It can be possibly put on kind of a hold or a hiatus. That certain parts are actually kind of where they're supposed to be in order to heal. You don't have like stray bones just kind of floating around, which is a good thing. It's pretty fantastic. Mica, OG Meek Sauce. Yeah, what up? I think that this is the first really citizen of this content. You know, with a name that's spelled like that. So yeah, very cool. You're number one. You're a trendsetter. You are. You're very sweet. She's like, I'm trendsetter. I set trends. I'm sorry, I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention to that little Meek. I'm paying attention to that little Meek, not paying no attention to that little ZZ. Oh my goodness. Look at your teeny little snuffles. They're so teeny. The teeniest of snuffles. Yeah. Z. Medium-sized snuffles. Woo. Oh, I think I was talking about this on the fancy cast, so I don't think that I'm going to be repeating anything to, you know, something that most of y'all have not heard, or the sentence. Anyway, playing the game Outlast with Heidi, and boy, is that thing frightening. Very much so. It's a game that was made for Steam back in, 2013, something like that. And it's one of those survival horror games where you're running around, and the basic premise of it is that you're an investigative journalist and you are going to uncover certain things that have been happening at an asylum. Experiments and allegations of misconduct and whatnot. So you go into this place and you have a camera. You have a video camera, and that video, you can switch the camera onto infrared settings, and it's one of those things with the corridors. Everything's very, very dark. Oh, it's very, very dark. And then when you get there, you find out, oh no, things are worse than what I had originally thought. So no, there's bad things that have happened, and you're now you're in the middle of it, and not only are you documenting things, but you're actually having to use the camera as an apparatus for your survival. And your only options are to run, hide, or die whenever you are faced with certain adversaries, and there's a number. And yeah, it's atmospheric, it's creepy, and holy crap, they released it for PS4, the Outlast trilogy. Heidi and I are on the first one right now. Played a whole bunch the last couple of days, and I mean, yeah, pee your pants scary. It's awesome though. Oh, it's so fun. So much fun. Hey, sugar pie. But yeah, I'll usually, well, no, not usually. I'll always I'll be the one that has the controller, and then we're like, okay, which corridor? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Like, which area do you want to investigate next? And then Heidi will say like, well, let's go left. Like, all right, let's go left. And then there'll be like a crazy guy with like a rusty knife, and like, left was a bad choice. And then we have to like run down a hallway and around a corner, and then we gotta hide under a hospital bed. You do that a lot. You hear that a lot? The guy's breath. Oh, look at the cuteness. Look at the dorbs. But we like scary movies, so a natural extension to that is to play scary video games, and it's a good bonding thing. We enjoy it. We both get a lot of fun, and it's the amount of just like wah type moments where it's like you're feeling like, you know, just a very large, just emotional, like whoa. Oh, there's so many more. And not to mention the idea, like, you'll be playing a game for hours. Like, a movie might run you like 90 minutes, maybe just like an hour and a half. But, oh look, a mouse trail. Hi, how are you? Hey, what's your name? Huh? Yeah? You got some sandy fur? Maybe there's a little bit of sand in that fur. How about I try to tickle some of that sand off. Let's see if we could try to tickle some of that sand off. Oh, it's just really in there. This looks, I'm just gonna have to just tickle all day. Look at, just try to get the tickle sand off. Oh my goodness. Tickle. Yo, you just have sand all over. Your name isn't Anakin, is it? Some people are like, how long is the tickle spot? How long are you going to be tickling, Derek? It's like, all right, we get it. Sometimes the joke is just keeping it going longer than what you're supposed to. Oh. Hi, baby. You mush? Are you a mush? Are you having mush? Are you just peeing? She just came over here and just like mushed and peed. I mush pee. You're a mushaflage. Sandaflage? See, that one felt forced. Oh. I just saw Baggy. She was over there. She's been kind of patrolling around the barn area. She's just been patrolling around the barn area. Well, had some nice friends who had recently gone deer hunting. They dropped off a nice old carcass there, and Papa is very pleased. Very pleased. We were cleaning all the enclosures this morning, and Papa is a little bit older, so you know he's got to take a little bit more time. He's got a delicate teeth and jaws and constitution, so, you know, it takes him a little bit longer. So we let him kind of sit with his deer for a little bit more. He seems to approve of that decision. Happy boy. Happy boy. Oh, Sid, the tiger rubbing on the fence right now. I guess he does not like REM. I thought that Sid was snuffling. I thought that she was stripey. What? Alright, over under. How long do you think it's going to take for Barney to pee on me? I say, let's see, 15 seconds from this point. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I was 5 seconds off. I was 5 seconds off. You know how to, I got, it's my sense, my pee sense. I can kind of like see into the future. I'm like a Professor X, but with pee. Although he can't see in the future. Sorry. It's the wrong X-Men, Derek. That's the wrong X. You don't even know. You don't even know. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Hold on a second. F to the B. F to the B. Let's see if we can get like a hide and seek kind of thing going on. No. Not taking the bait. Clever girl. Not taking the bait. She's still looking just like, what is he doing? What is that weirdo up to? Oh, someone's taking the bait. Melita's like, you have so much to learn, young one. Yes. Z. She's like, I'll always take the bait. The sentiment of a young cat. The sentiment of a young tiger. Got the Christmas giveaway. If you saw my other video. Got the Christmas giveaway I'm going to be doing. 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on Christmas Day. Just going to be popping on, doing a live stream. It's not going to be something that's going to last a long time. It is Christmas. I am going to want to spend it with my family. You know, so it's not going to be like hours and hours of live cast. It's just going to be quick. It's going to be like a quick thing. You know, I'm not sure how long exactly, but I want to try to interact with you fine folks and get some items to you. What? I'm not going to be giving them anything of yours. What's the matter? So you better not be giving away my CDs. My Natalie Imbruglia CDs. Like, Savannah, I'm not going to be giving away your Natalie Imbruglia CDs. like, better not. I'm like, I'm not. Why did you think that I would? That's crazy. I'm gonna be giving away like stuff that I can give away. That's yours. I'm not gonna. She's like, I'm gonna go check and make sure they're all still there. Like, fine. You don't trust me, whatever. I guess. I get it. Chompers was, man, my autofocus was acting a little squirrely. Look at him. Oh, he's got like hay on his chin. He's got his tongue out. What a derp. What a cute derp. Oh my gosh. Oh, what an adorable guy. Moving around a little bit slow today. He was moving around a little bit slow today, but you know, you can possibly chalk that up to just being, you know, he's a bit older and it was pretty cold this morning. He didn't want to get up, so he might just kind of have those kind of rickety old stiff bones. Hope that that's what it is. Maybe he's got a little bit of a, you know, you never know, like it's kind of one of those things where if you get, like, you're an old person, you get a cold, and it kind of knocks you down a bit more than it would if you were kind of young and a little bit more kind of vital or virile or viable. I don't know. That's something I noticed. And then here's the thing, like, I'll make just a I'll make a passing comment about chompers, and then all of a sudden, like, there'll be like a couple people, they'll go to Heidi's Instagram and then they'll just start commenting like, how's Chompers, is Chompers okay? And then Heidi will then, I'll be sitting there like just kind of maybe playing video games or just doing something in the house, and then she'd be like, honey, baby, what did you say about Chompers? I'm like, I just said he was because I'm getting a bunch of messages from people who think he's dying. That I have to, yeah, I oftentimes have to answer. That wouldn't you know? I oftentimes have to answer for the things that I put online. Isn't that crazy how that works out? Yeah, sometimes I have to answer for the things that I disseminate into public forums. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, stinky face. Stinkaflage. Nice. Look this way. Stink this way. Stink this way. There we go. Yeah. Hi. All right. Alrighty. Boys. Handsome boys. BBs. Hi. How are you? Look at you, handsome boys. My goodness. It's like you just get handsomer and handsomer every time I visit. How is that even possible? Supersaturated. A supersaturated vessel of handsomeness. Yeah. He's like, yes, I am handsome. My name is Zuby. My name is Azubi. Well, you know, I could go and see those TeeGees. But they're gross. And I want to make sure to give the right people, you know, a proper Christmas present by not showing those ugly stinking TeeGees on this webcast. So, you know what? Merry Christmas. From me to you. You don't have to endure their smelly, ugly faces. I'm actually doing it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll talk to you later. All right. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. Ah. Where are my manners? I know. Just a lot of you are probably just like, whoa. I've got to, because you were probably wondering about that thing I was talking about in the last webcast about doing tours on Christmas Eve. I'm actually going to be doing all of them, okay? Here at the Center for Animal Research and Education. You can go find out about it at carerescuetexas.com. I'm actually doing all of the tours tomorrow, Christmas Eve, December the 24th, 2017. We have an 11 o'clock, we have a 1 o'clock, and we have a 3 o'clock tour. And I'm going to do them all. Alls of them, I say, alls of them. So, if you are in the DFW area, you're visiting family, all that fun stuff, if you want to come down and see the cats and just, you know, see me just ramble about them just in real time, it's like a live version of a Walk Around the Compound webcast. Oh my gosh. Then, yeah, come on down. 11, 1, and 3. Those are our times. All right, for reals. For reals. I know that you were probably upset because I didn't talk about that like I was supposed to, so sorry, I'm back. Okay, now I'm going to be going. All right, bye-bye.